はははは。もこさんこんばんは。コンフ。いらっしゃい。あぶねー。意識飛ばしかけた。何これ。レベルを45まで上昇させる。ファラオの呪いの推奨レベルである45まで予想させる。ほのかのほのかの。なんとなく刺してた。危なかったわ。前回ギザについて、次のトカゲを、違うわ。ギザでハイエナを倒して、次のトカゲを調査するために、メンフィスっていう場所に行かないといけないと。これがレベル21ですよと。道中レベルを上げながら進むのが良いかなと思われる。エジプト待ってた。お待たせ。2週間ぶりかな。そしたら、この辺の、この辺のレベル上げを、砂漠クエストやるか。でもここに1個あるから、これ先にやるか。よいしょ。あ
The Great Sphinx. It's smaller than I expected.
背後から現れるラクダって怖いですね。正面から突っ込んできても怖いけどね、ラクダ。ラクダか。ラクダは実物見たことあるかな。ないかもしれない。サファリパークにいた。サファリパーク行ったことないんだよね。動物園は何回か行ってるけど。この辺だな。よいしょっと。工夫神殿の隠れ家。あ？しまった。普通に人がいたわ。はい、はい。あー、のこさんいらっしゃい。コンフロント。あ
？Could you carry me? The gods are smiling. You are a true hero.
Keep quiet. Head down.
何？どこに持っていきゃいいのお前。とりあえずここから出るか。セカンドと写真撮ってもらった記憶。いいね。こう見ると毎日何かしらをコロコロしてる。そんなことはあるか。
I'm an opportunist.
I know your kind. What did you dig up this time? It sure caught the eyes of those bandits.
A ring of unparalleled riches. As you can see, everyone wants it. Those bandits dragged me around trying to find it. Me? I just want what it is worth. You think I enjoy being a
ポケモンぐ
scavenger?
らいか
Yes.
今。
Come, follow me to my palace. My safety is your duty, is it not? You saw how dangerous it is out here.
あとまあピンブラのオーバークックは
I suppose.
そういうのないけどね。
Yes, my very own men.
間違えたよ夜にしちゃった。
What a treat.
急にわかる
I
やん。
thought you were all buried beneath the sands of time.
Not all.
このピンブラも多分来週から
Who's a strong warrior like yourself?
バスバスとするしな。
Get you out of all the trouble
自
you
分は
get
コロコロしてない
yourself
ゲームは
into.
挟むけど、結局戦場から離れる。
Yes, it is hard out here for us, you know.
そんな
Bandits
ことは
are
な
always up our
いと思ってたんだけど、
Finish
そんな
and
ことあ
trade
る
this
な。
ring and be done with it.
I
乗せろ
know, but
乗せろ
these
この野
are
郎
so much wonder and mystery.
くそ。
You just have to look hard enough. And the rewards, oh, the rewards.
Whoa.
何
Yeah.
Aha! That is my palace! Up ahead!
Some palace.
Nepti! My Seni! Ah, why didn't you come searching for me? I was locked in a cell for days! Next, where's the ring?
Okay, calm down. Rashidi has it. Who is this?
This is my brother, gonna help us find the ring.
Are you serious?
Okay. Yeah. Why not? I've got time.
Ha! Luck is always on your side. Isn't it, Oba?
If it was, I'd have my ring.
Our ring. Yes. Yes.
That ring is worth millions of drachmas. Cleopatra would lay you if you gave it to her.
We should check for our other brothers. They have the ring.
There are bandits all around here. I'll start there.
Rashidi went south. Likely ran into those bandits camped by the Sphinx. The fool.
Rashidi is in danger. I have to get him out of that bandit camp.
お、はい。よいしょ。はい。まあ結局アクションゲームが好きだから何かしらと戦うっていうのが多くなるんだな。あとたくさんいるな。ここはできないってなんて戦略深いなってたね。手奥に目がくらんで盗賊の時期になる人が後を絶たなかったんだろうな。だろうね。実際をこうやってメジャーが助けてくれることもなく。好きなゲームは遊んでほしい、遊んで楽しいのが一番でござる。それはまあそう。苦手なジャンルのゲームだったらね、お賃金でもいただかないと。アクションゲームはコロコロが好きも、まあ、そうね。それはある。 多いな鳥が厄介だな。こいつら見つけてくるかな。
Guards here are vigilant.
ギャーギャー言ってるだけで襲っては来ないか。目障りだな。間違えた。待って。操作思い出せない。こうか。数が多いな。なんかハイエナがやられてる。この中で一体何を考えてるんだろうな。これはもうあれよ。あれがあれよ。もうあれがあれよ。うっしうっす。よっこいせと。そうそうそうそう。あれがあれでそれだから。 いるやん。
What did I do to deserve this?
こいつか。
Someone there? Hello? Get me out of here.
あ、ここでな。
Any moment.
あれは鳥だろ。あっちの見張りはいいとして。ちょっとバレそうだな。そうするときってつい一瞬で息止めちゃう。息止めちゃう。あ。
Wait a minute.
よし。よいしょ。お、バレたか。弓だとダメージが足んねえな。あいつ拾ったり落としたり何してんだ。
Trouble here. Da, brother. I will.
Hey, wait!
ちょちょちょちょ
Where are you hiding, you rat?
えらい物騒なタッチやな。
It's gone for now. Let's keep my eyes.
こいつらだけかな。おやすみ。でやつを助けると。どっから入るんだっけ。こっちか。よいしょ。なんな。あっち。よし。あれ。よいしょ。
This ring you have found is certainly sought after.
You know about the ring?
Oba and Nepti said you might be in trouble. I think you would all be better off giving up this life, hmm?
We could, if we had the ring.
Wait. You mean you don't have it?
Turo punched me straight in the face and took off to the Hemon tombs to trade it.
Who is Turo?
A brother?
ブラザー多いな。
Of course. I will go make sure he is all right. Go back to your brothers. You'll be safer with them.
Hardly.
I wonder what tale Turo will tell me. Whoa.
はい、悪いね。一瞬弓で撃ち抜こうかと思ったわ。打ち抜いた後埋めておきますね。まあ砂漠だからね。多分適当に埋めときゃいけると思うわ。いけると思う。どこかわかんなくなると思うわ。よいしょっと。
Looks like the bandits caught up. Crossed some hyenas. Is Turo among the dead?
トロだったものがある。
This must be Turo. What's this? Ah, his hand was eaten. The hyena must have swallowed the ring too. Ah, this is absurd.
いやー移動が多いなこのクエスト。指輪を飲み込んだハイエナはまだ近くにいるはずだ。 どれかわからんやろ普通。あれか。おっと。なんかバレてない。
The ring Oba, Nepti, and Rashidi were looking for.
あら、
Time to put an end to this.
これ来ちゃった。逃げよう。そう、暗殺救出を使い。
We have been yourself. I will push on. Cover my back. Yeah.
全然当たらん。痛い。なんなん。
I'll kill you. I will push on. Cover my back.
ハイエナ来てるよ。しつこいんよな。この徒歩で逃げれるかな。
Are you?
I have bad news.
You lost the ring?
You lost the ring?
You lost the ring?
Turo is dead.
Oh, tragic. And the ring?
Yes. Quite unfortunate. And what?
Did you find it?
I found it. Did you not hear me? About Turo.
This mess is their fault. Give it to me. My Medjai, come on.
These men are ungrateful. It belongs to me.
It is mine. I am the one who does all the work. Give it to me.
え、これ渡さないとダメ？
It is mine.
I deserve
まあ
it.
最初のハゲにやろうか。
I should be on my way now, brothers. Are you not sad? Your friends have died.
In Giza, a friend dies every day.
あ、なるほど、そういう。
Where is it?
Net! The ring!
バカな奴らだ。だって、ここでシンクロができるから、頑張ってピラミッド登るか。そうだ、装備。北川龍之介の雲の糸、あ、確かに。ぽいね。ピラミッドね、登れるっぽいんだよね、シンクロができるから。ただ、どっから登るかなんだよな。登れるようにできてないでしょ。どう見たって。この頃のピラミッドなんかトゥルトゥルなんだから。やっぱ登ってくんないな。お。なんとかこの隙間に手を入れて、よいしょ。よいしょ。はい。はい。長えな。道のりが。よいしょ。はい。あ、もうちょっとでベンベンにたどり着く。よし。よいしょ。はい。あ、ベンベンだ。よいしょ。
What fool would set up camp out here? I should have a look.
Ah. Ah. 危ない。よし。はい。オッケー。次の目的地が、トカゲのマスク。ここだから、道的には、ここ下って、ほうほうほうほうほうほう。オータイングの期限をしてたら上のプランドにあれなんかジャイアンみたいなサブクエストが。ジャイアンみたいなサイドクエスト出てんだけど。お前のものは俺のもの。じゃあちょっと。古代エジプトのゴーダタケシに会いに行こうぜ。5時間でうさんくさい期限を主張する本を多数する監視官はうさんくさいですね。ややこしいな。ん飛んだな今。よいしょっと。のび太くんいた。
Wake up. Wake up. What luck you're alright. Here, stand up. Damn, I thought you were lying on it.
Lying on what? What happened?
My notes. I'm a geographer. Cortesius, nice to meet you. Looks like we were attacked. They emptied my pockets. Took my notes too. You might want to check your pouch. You too? I should have known better than to travel the desert on my own. I'm going to find those thieves. They ought to pray to all their gods that my notes are undamaged.
We're lucky enough to be alive. What do you remember?
Remember, I was clubbed in the head. I only recall the sound of a horse galloping away.
There might be tracks. Stay here.
Drax, you cannot be serious.
These tracks are fresh and lead southward. If I am lucky, they have not yet disappeared beneath the sand. The thieves fled towards those ruins.
敵はいねえ。
Whoa. That must be the horse the thieves used to escape. Through here.
Ah, gakinjo.
What is a child doing out here? It is dangerous.
I'm just finding things for Anta. What are you doing here?
I'm a Magi, looking for some thieves who came this way. Did you see anyone?
No. No one.
Are you here alone?
No, I mean, yes, alone.
怪しい。
That boy is hiding something.
Here! No one keeps it open!
Someone has dug their way through here. Too small for me. There must be another way around.
入れた。あ、
It is odd for a child to be playing here, no?
Oh, what do you mean?
I'm looking for some stolen items. Looks like you could help me.
I don't know what you're talking about.
My child, you are not at fault. I am here to help.
We hid it in Menkaure's pyramid. I'm sorry, we had to do it for Anta.
I'm sure Anta is a good friend. But Giza is no place for such foolishness.
Andどうだ。ああ、入れる場所あるな。また道が複雑だな。
Riches of the ancients. Forgive me, Great Amun. I have need of this.
ラは想像し、マハデトの舵を取る者。大蛇はペップを倒せし者、ヒゲを蓄えし者、聖なる木、イシェドの守護者。ネビュール都市への敵を滅ぼされし夜に安堵に出しされたものよ。エンタの息子、ミカルをいただきました。負けなかった。ここじゃねえのか。おめらのじゃねえ。
You've got quite the swing. Just how many of you are there?
Only my brother, sister, and I. Don't harm them. I'm the one responsible.
I want the note you stole from the Greek geographer you knocked out. And I want my money back.
We've given everything to the bandits from the hills west of the Hemon tombs. They have Anta too, and won't give her back unless we steal for them.
Who is Anta?
Our protector. We were going back to Memphis when they took her. If we don't do as they say, they will kill her.
Bandits who profit from children. Nekatiadets. Get your siblings and stay out of sight. You have my word. I will return Anta to you.
Usira
ついでにこっちも見ておくか。よいしょ。一緒かーい。また別に入り口があるパターンかな、これは。よいしょ。遠いなあ。よいしょ。ん？暑そうだな。よいしょ。なんか引いた。
This is the camp where Anta is being held. The children gave everything to these bandits, so I should keep an eye out for Cortesius' notes. No trace of Anta or the notes. The bandit stash is likely guarded deep inside their hideout.
結構深いな、この洞窟。まあこういう時は夜まで待つ。よし。 いいね。こっち向いてんな。うん。よいしょ。ささささささささ。すすすす。すすすす。寝ておるよ。みんな寝ておるよ。ワンワンワン。ワンワンワン。はあ。
Of course. You're Anta, their protector. You know your way back. Come on, girl. So, Anta, you are a protector too, huh? Excited, aren't you? You'll see them soon enough.
何のワンワン、何のワンワンだろうね。
I'm right behind you, Anta.
あ、見れない。
I told you to stay out of sight.
I know, but this was our fault, and we thought you could use some help. The horseman is much, much bigger than you.
Horseman?
You haven't seen him? He's the most harrowing of them all. Big and strong. He's the one who took Anta.
He might have Cortesios' notes. Probably using them to locate treasures.
I have seen him in the ruins around Khufu's pyramid.
I will take care of this horseman. You should leave. Now! I should have a look around the pyramids. I can finally find those notes. Do I wait for this horseman to come back to his cave at night? Or seek him out as he roams and terrorizes Giza?
犬でした。シェパードっぽい気もする。犬の種類はよくわからん。詳しくないから。何犬かわからないけど可愛かった。わかりました。まあ向こうの品種なのかもしれないね。犬種。一人が一人なら話は早い。よいしょ。
Cortesios' notes. We'll be happy to see these.
よし。しょうがないな、のび太くんは。
Hey!
じゃあ。
I bring good news.
My notes. Jesus, I can't believe it. I owe you my life.
Is it over? Are the bandits gone?
They won't bother you anymore. So you can stop bludgeoning people over the head now.
Are these the thieves?
Oh, easy, friend. There was a misunderstanding. Their hands were forced. And these kids need a safe passage back to Memphis, right?
Yes, to the house of Neff, with all the other children.
I have not yet mapped out Memphis. It was supposed to be my next stop. Do you know the way?
No, but they know their way around.
What luck. Come along then.
しょうがないな、のび太くんは。てけ
Memphis?
てててて
Of
て。
course.
釘バット。
Thank you.
これでジャイアンの頭を一撃だよ、のび太くん。よいしょ。おまけで刃こぼれした斧もつけておこうね。
Come visit us.
釘バットで後ろから殴りつけて倒れたところを斧でとどめを刺すんだよ。さあ、レベルが上がったぞ。 前回どれを取ろうと思ってたんだろうな。ちょっと肉じゃ作るのロボット出てきて、ああ、いってらっしゃい。肉じゃがいいな。神道の分はお、なんか面白そうなスキルがある。あ、これで2いんのか。また1食べるか。アキレウスヒールシーカー。アキレウスのかかとを追いかけるってこと？久休みだから届けますね。よろしく。ーっとさあ、今度こそメンフィス迎えるかな。ここを目指してね、絶対殺すマンって感じだよね。キレウスヒールシーカー。あ？なんだ？わからんかった。さあ、ちょっと移動が長いから。くるくるなくなっちゃった。お茶飲もう。おお。よいしょ。よいしょ。バイクが歪むから足でお菓子の袋を取ると。よいしょ。酒のつまみにと思って買ったけど全然小腹空いたから食べちゃう。よいしょ。あ、なんか手が汚れそうだな。領域が悪い。赤道ね、足の指めちゃめちゃ動くからね。全然物取れちゃうのよ。よいしょ。ワイプを一回消してっていうのがめんどくさい。よいしょ。ごわんごわんごわんごわんごわんごわん。
I should speak to Pasha Remta right away. He's likely at the Great Temple.
とか言ってる間に着いたわ。そのアイスをして食べても美味しい。そう、うまいんだよね。 モンドフィッシュうまいなあれな。カルシウムも取れるし。というわけでダイソーで買ってきた小餅ししゃもを食べる。あ、これすれ違うとまずいやつだよね。めっちゃいる。あれればか。危ねえぞ、ここ。
Memphis. It is beautiful, but it stinks of the battlefield or a tomb.
こんばんは。めっちゃもぐもぐしてて笑ったの。小餅ししゃも一匹丸ごと頬張ったから今。全然しゃべれんかった。どこだ？ここは牛だな、頭。なんか歌ってる。もちろんなんか、そう。なんか
I will vomit if I hear more.
ビールとか欲しくなるな。
Have no doubt of this. If our child dies, I die.
No, my Lotus, do not speak like that.
I must go to the seer's house. Leave me be.
何？
High priest.
I'm sorry.
I have come to seek the lizard.
Oh, the lizard. One more affliction for Memphis. The city withers in the darkness of a curse. Disease, pestilence, the poison stink of the air. The ape is ghoul-sickened nearly unto death. Gods have abandoned us. The people look to me for guidance, but I am as lost as they.
Push!
あ。あら。
Memphis, how have we wronged you?
Hush!
The curse touches even my own house. My wife, Timotep, has miscarried 3 times this year. She's with child again, but if she loses a 4th...
I will look into this curse.
My wife's seer can help. His house is to the southwest.
If the gods are responsible, I will kneel beside you as they strike us down.
いきなりなんか大変なことになってんな。確かになんか活気がないというか。この顔入って大丈夫そう？なんか暗いせいかな。汚いんだけど。毎度。大丈夫そう
My child.
You have come at last.
Who is this man?
He is the deliverer. Many years I have waited for him.
What? Quick! Help me dream my child.
怖い怖い怖い怖い怖い怖い怖い怖い怖い怖い。
Let us proceed with the ritual. Bring me the cauldron. I am the
何？
master of secret
大鍋？
things. The form of the soul that rests in the heavens. I am servant to the great god.
あ、3回も油断したらそらね、参っちゃうよね。
So
何？
this, reveal yourself here today and answer me without falsehood. Let your eyes be opened. Devoid of moisture, come forth from the stream. Sothis, let their eyes be opened.
Let your eyes be opened.
わしも飲むんかーい。何事何事？
Let's keep my mouth closed.
すごいすごいすごいすごいすごいすごいすごいすごいすごい。
What is this god's forsaken place? Is someone there? What is that? Some kind of tomb?
なんだこれ。風が強い。
I must keep moving or be swallowed by the desert.
はい。 あら。あら。
That is the soul eater.
バジリスク？秘密の部屋ここもしかして。
Oh, you doorkeepers who guard your portals, who swallow souls and who gulp down the corpses of the dead. What a journey I have made, the things I have seen. I am but one of you.
「動き続けるのだポッター」やばいな、グリフィンドールの剣出てくるかな。何事？なんだ。 うん。かっこいい。え？
Anubis, Lord of the Dead. Did that crazy old fool poison me?
あ、
So Apep can be hurt.
アペップかこれ。あっちゃっちゃっちゃっちゃっちゃっちゃ。
Poison. I am he who drives off the destruction. すごいすごいすごいすごい。You will not devour my heart.
ああ。よいしょ。
I take the bow. I sweep the sky with it. Ah, doesn't. You will feel the sun god's wrath. Return to the chaos sea. Not that we tear the dwarves apart.
揺れる揺れる。
You will not
Good,
claim
good, good.
you destructive one. I will not go into the valley of darkness. It is not my time yet. I will destroy you! Die, soul eater! Be gone! Swim to the...
遊戯王でシャーディさんが持ってた審判で。確かに。起きてる間に何か、なんか、急に変な薬飲んだと思ったら、でけえ蛇と戦った。秘密の部屋で。もう光る弓が出てきたから、もうポイボスカタストロフェで持つんかと思った。あ、何？あ、どっちかというとパイレーツ・オブ・カリビアンだった。
I have traveled through
よかっ
the
た。
tomb, dark and lonely ground.
My son! 隔離って変な薬飲まされがち。それはそう。ない。
They are returned, safe from him who would close their eyes in darkness.
ハリポタと遊戯王とカリビアンが学校の方じゃん。いい
Praise
と
to the gods.
What do you
カオスすぎやろ。
Your enemy and hers are the same. Refuse. The temple food, he who prepares it, poisons
毎
your
回も
womb
う、あれちゃんとめ
with
っちゃ死
flesh
者も
of
食って
the
たよ。
dead. Go and slay the poisoner and lift
やはり毒使
Memphis
い。
out of evil.
Praise to him who will deliver us all.
Aya!
あれ
My love. Are you well?
Better for seeing your face.
There
見た
is
ら
a
今カバー置いてあったな。
strangeness in your eyes. What afflicts you?
Dreams. Of our son.
Bayek.
The high priest's wife has been poisoned. Her seer claims that her poisoner is our enemy.
The lizard.
I believe so.
The Apis bull is also at the point of death. Let's go to the temple. We can speak more of your dreams on the way. Come, we'll
多
take
く
a
見た
boat
方
for
が
speed.
強いな。うん。
So, how does it feel to be Magi to the whole of Egypt?
船船で片橋にいる。これね。
Sometimes.
乗れと。よいしょ。
But I am proud to serve those in need.
As am I. And proud to serve the queen.
どこ？あ、この先
Have
ね
you。spoken to the high priest?
Yes, in advance of the queen's arrival.
She's coming to Memphis.
Yes.
The exiled ruler appears in the heart of old Egypt. That'll set the young Ptolemy on notice.
It lifts my heart to see you, Bayek.
Aya, you are the one joy left in my life. I want you at my side again.
I am bound to the queen's service.
And our bond?
It means as much as ever. But we have seen the Order's evil now.
We can fight it, shoulder to shoulder.
I've promised the queen.
What has she done for you that I have not?
She lifts my gaze to the horizon. I will never stop mourning what we lost. Never. But I must make a world that is larger than our griefs, so that no mother ever again lives what I have lived.
After I killed the lizard,
After you kill the lizard, I will leave Memphis.
then I will follow. Let us hunt together as we did before.
You said dreams troubled your mind. Do you want to tell me of them?
No. I would rather not burden you.
We will need to speak of it someday, once the sands have settled.
Once the sands have settled. When will that be?
Soon, I hope.
B.
誰が呼ぶときなんたって元の分だと参らなくなることは間違い。洋画とかでもあるよね。 割と。
Where should we begin?
Check the god's enclosure. I'll speak to the priestesses.
Of course. Give me the dung heap job. Hey, do you feed the Apis bull?
No. Them girl priestesses take care of all of that.
Do you know where his fodder is kept?
In that building over by the stairs. But they shut it up last week when the bull got sick.
My thanks. The bull's sickness could come from his food. But it is too soon to say. I need more evidence. Food for the bull. The rest is likely stored inside the shed. The best way out is through.
本かな。
Bitch bits. Half my father's herds died because of this. I should search the place where the god's food is stored. I will have you soon, poisoner.
桃。ムムの種がダメと。
Greetings, sisters of Osiris.
入れなさそう。
How long have you served in this temple?
2 months, ever since the new bull was chosen.
I am a servant of the Queen, who wishes very much to see Apis thrive. Can you tell me of your daily habits?
Every day is the same. We wake for morning prayers and then we feed the god. We bless his grain. A man pours out his water and cleans away his filth.
Do any of his caretakers look suspicious?
Yes, the farmer.
うわ。
Peach bits. If the Apis bull was fed with these, that would explain his sickness. And the necklace here. One of the twin priestesses wore something like it. Let us see if the other is missing a weight from around her neck.
あ、出れないのね。おおおおおお。気になるけど、まあちょっと後だな。よいしょ。
You know why Apis is sick?
As I thought, one priestess is missing her necklace. This is a subtle way of poisoning an animal.
My sisters, this is surely an accident.
One, maybe, but not a bush of.
We had to save Pandrates!
Hey! Who?
Our brother!
bandits ripped him away from us as we walked in the market. They forced us to poison the god.
They told us they were gonna feed our brother to crocodiles in the sweet.
We have not slept through the night since.
I'm so sorry. We had no choice. We never...
Something's wrong. These are not curses.
The Order is surely behind this. Go to the Temple of Hathor without me. The twins cannot be left alone.
あ、直線距離行こうとするとダメだな。もうちょっと近づかんとわからんな。おう。切り込みすぎた。ああ、怒っちゃった。
Got away.
ちょっと距離が高すぎるか。ほい。一旦回り込むか。 れなんだ、死んでんのか。あそこまとめてやれたら楽だけど。ほい。
I should not be seen in this area.
お、飛べ。よし、飛べ。新井さんです。花粉症で目が死んでるのでお声出し抜きなの大丈夫かいな。ちゃんとなんだっけ、花粉症の薬飲みな。ほっ。ほっ。よし。いきなり目薬してるけど腫れちゃってどうしようもねえ。あ、目が腫れんのか。花粉症の人は底辺だな。ここハトホール神殿か。そうかそうか。ってことはあれがあるんじゃないか。観光はまた後だな。花粉症はつれえな。よいしょ。あそこ2人いんのか。だいたいやったから。おい。あとは救いの手後でな。よいしょ。
Are you Pantrates?
I am. Praise the gods for bringing a strong warrior to save me.
よし、お前は後。
I will carry you home.
よいしょ。あ、思ったより深かった。よいしょ。まだいるかな。 いてー。B 兵が。よいしょ。これどっから帰んだこれ。もう一回潜ってゼロ的なやつかな。ビオトープ作れそう。作るか。こんなところに作ってもな。
Tell me about your kidnapping.
Best not to speak of it out in the open. Besides, my wounds are making me very tired.
I should be cautious around here.
泳ぎたい？まだちょっと寒いんじゃねえかな。今日ぬくかったけど、かなり。どっこいせと。味方だった人に裏切られた経験があの進化前式やし、ひげじゃないのな。味方は全員歌う、まあ、朝栗あるある。こうな。よ
Here is my house. Before we go inside, let us speak.
いしょ。
I prefer to spare my sisters the ugliest details of my story.
Of course.
The man who ordered my abduction is a priest of Anubis at the Great Temple.
A priest in Pasharemta's circle. How can I find him?
He wears a blue scarf and has a terrible cough.
The lizard. He is marked.
Pantratus! Are you hurt? Did they mistreat you?
They kept me tied up, fed me little but crusts of bread fit for beggars.
So?
This is the lizard's work. And so I must stain my hands with another priest's blood.
The order is everywhere. To protect Egypt, I would kill 1,000 priests. You and I are pledged to violence. Now. And always.
この時代にも花粉症で苦しんだ人がいると思ったり。
Mashramta should know of
い
this.
るんじゃない？
He waits at the palace.
昔も花粉症の人って。当たれよ。
What are you waiting for, my love? Shall we race, like we did in Siwa?
Ah, only if you are ready to lose.
Bold words. I will see you back
全員
them
コロコ
up.
ロ。全員コロコロな。
Eat my dust.
何？
What is the price for winning?
You'll never find out. You're slower than Ramses, and he's been dead a few years now.
Move! You can't keep that pace.
Try me.
急にラムセスの話するやん。
Faster, beast, faster. I need to prove a point.
Seems I have come out on top.
Seems you have.
Ah, we all have weaknesses.
Yes, and yours is winning graciously.
What is this about?
The queen is about to speak. Let's go and listen.
過去をガン決まり。そらまあね。
The gods curse our land, withholding the river's floods. But
じゃあ作ったらいいけど、その1.7倍作ってくれ、
as
作
the
るくらい
living
作ってしまったから
goddess
おかしいです。
ascends the throne, the waters will rise
じゃあ大
again.
阪駅で受け取るからちょっと待ってるわ。
Through me, Memphis shines as rubies set in gold. Through me, Egypt triumphs.
雲行きがよろしくないな。
I cannot lose them. They must know my voice is that of the goddess.
My queen,
The Apis bull persists in ailing.
we have found the cause of his sickness. He was poisoned.
Who did this?
The twin priestesses.
Have them boiled to death inside a bronze bull.
Goddess,
わ
no.
お。
They were coerced. Their brother was kidnapped by a priest of Anubis with a blue scarf and a cough.
映像の牛で焼き殺すってあれだよな。
But he is amongst my closest advisors.
Those living in one's shadow are the least worthy of trust.
If even Hetepi is against me.
Your wife and child were threatened by him, but now they are safe. We can overcome this.
The priests of Anubis will be conducting rites in the great temple.
その時からから配信終わってから
My
10
blade
時間
will
後ぐらい
serve
に
as
待ち合わ
well
せ
as。his.
No.
朝10時
I care not
9
who
時
kills
ぐ
the
らいか。
priest. Let it be done before we head to Heraklion in the north.
パラリス。あ、そんな名前だったっけ？
Wait.
えげつねえよな、あれ。
Tanun the father breathes strength into your arm.
みんなでお支度に押しかけ。うち来んの？目印は肉じゃが入りの鍋で。まあ、駅で肉じゃが入った鍋持ってる人いたら目立つわな。あの主人が中からヘテピを見つけた暗殺。赤いスカーフ、あ、違う。青いスカーフを見つけていて頻繁に咳をしている。スカーフの大神殿にいる。あの人の仮面をつけた5人のうちの1人。わかるか？とりあえず行ってみようぜ。 お母さんがどこさん好きなので駅の中心で肉じゃがって呼び返すだけ。それはそれでやべえやつなんや。
Is that the man I seek? Tepi hides among his brothers. What is it, Tepi?
ABC が近くにいる。はい。肉じゃが、かっこもごさん。じゃあ砂糖のご飯と味噌汁は作っとこうわ。じゃあ何の話よ。儀式の遂行中。セヌで音拾えない？キャホキャホしてない？炊飯器ごと運ばせて。あっ！いや、へへへって言ってた今。こいつか？ちょっとマーク入れとこう。あと味噌汁よし、山口。味噌汁は作っとこうわ。豆腐とわかめ入りでいいか？ほうれん草入れるのも好きなんだけど。あ、ここに入るととんでもねえ量の兵士がいるから、よっこいしょ。パリン。
Only one of these priests has to die. I must strike carefully.
とりあえず今マーカー入れたやつの近くまで行ってみよう。あいつがふわふわふわって言ってた。やべえ、字潰れてる。豆腐は絹か。あ、絹ね、オッケー。ゲヘゲヘ言ってる。これでも少し散らす。いいよ。あ、ここ高いな。すごい壁が書いてある。ほいほいほいほいほいほいほい。ああ、よいしょっと。すげえ咳き込んでる。デザートにケーキ焼いておくね。駅で焼くの？はい。こいつかな。刺した後にこいつかなって言っちゃった。
The lizard, the priest who cursed Memphis.
I serve the ways of old Egypt.
Old Egypt asks a heavy price. Innocents mutilated. Children ripped from the womb. The high priest's name abused.
His name was mocked before you arrived. The masses are the cattle of the gods, driven by the herdsman's whip. You are one of them, Bayan. You are a cow!
It is will that drives me. Not fear.
誰が欲しいや。
Oh, yes? And who passes the whip over your back?
Who demands that you stay in your car with my death?
I have my gods. Now face yours. By your death, the castles of Memphis are lifted.
当てたっぽいわ。逃げろー。ずらかれ。ほっ。ほいよいしょっと。よし。バレてねえ。失礼。何だったんだろうね、席。結核かな。まあ死んだから関係ねえんだけど。日本の島来いよ。うふっ。道がわからん。ああ、ここか。
My queen, they acted only to lift the threat on their brother's life.
Oh.
Castles will trouble you no more.
What could have driven him to such madness?
Memphis is yours again.
Ours.
These dark matters settled, we can finally prepare for the festival of Apis.
May demons feast on Hetepi's car. And may those guilty of Chemo's death soon follow.
Go on. Oh, 元気になった牛。
It is agony to leave you, but I must go on alone.
Aya,
I will stand by my duty.
寂しいな、それは
where will
な
your。duty take you?
North, to set the sea aflame.
海を沸かす。ど。よかったね、牛の後にいただきます、牛。
I walk on your water.
I hope we will hunt together again soon. Until then, let us take this night as ours.
まあこれでクレオパトラが力を増していく感じかな。トカゲの顔完了。牛。なんか武器手に入れた。ボーンクラッカー。まんまやな。よし。で、どれだっけ？これか、バーサーク。これちょっと取ろう。よし。L 押し込みで気がついてないときはバーサーク状態にする。いいね。さあ。これでトカゲを倒したから次はワニ。ワニは25か。しっかりレベル上げしないとな。幸いサブクエが結構あるからこの辺。それをこなしつつ。ちなみにワーニーはどこに行くの？バイユーム。どこだよ。バカ遠いじゃねえか。じゃあまあこの辺のサイドクエスト進めますかね。で、10時半か、まあ11時までに、あれだね。あれ、ディスカバリーツアーに移ります。動いてるっていうか、ワーニーがいる。あ、やめて。来ないで。元気元気。おい痛い。痛い痛い痛い痛い。よし。へいへいへい。あんぶねえな。大丈夫そう？よし。お、フラミンゴじゃん？ すごい遠くに行ってしまった。お願いします。よいしょ。諦めて。あ、ストレンジャーに勝ち合うな。あ、とりあえず、よいしょ。ちゃんと人が歩く道に行こう。よいしょ。
What does this boatman want?
呼ばれてる。あれか？よいしょ。
I have a proposition. Would you accept me as a traveling companion? I will take a new title. How about Tutmose the
なんだこいつ。
Fearsome?
I travel alone.
Of course. Have you heard about the palace? Crocodiles swarm its halls. Terrible. So many deaths. I am hired to slaughter the beasts, but someone is pouring blood into the water to frenzy them.
And you want my help?
Yes, yes. You will shrug off a crocodile's jaws as most men would at
そうでもない
gnats.
よ。
Kill crocodiles near the palace, and I will award you
先
half
2匹の
my
ワニ
fee.
ヒーヒー言いながら倒
What
した
do
よ。
you say, Magi?
I am good at killing crocodiles.
I knew I could count on you. Magi the mighty, Magi the majestic, Magi the... Never mind. There is a hidden cave near the city's northern limit. Meet me there tonight. Cave rhymes with
よかろう。
grave. Miss that
よ
one.
いしょ。
Sorry,
何の音何の音。警備兵が近くにいる。あ、あ、こっち来るかこれ。
Hail to you, Osiris. Your limbs are lasting. You do not know corruption.
There are no worms with you. You are not repugnant.
There are no worms with you. You are not repugnant.
Hail, pure one.
May your heart be joyful, Magi.
Joy is
何かぶっ
scarce
てん
while
の？
Memphis chokes on the
頭
scent
ぴ
of
ったり
the
だけど。
I'm here to discuss Pasharemta's complaint on the informant table.
Indeed, we seek a capable person to investigate this tomb. Most are too fearful of the demons within to enter.
But demons would fear a priest. Why not investigate yourself?
I am a vessel of the gods. I contribute through prayer.
100年だな。
And I will face the demons. Pray that your faith shields me.
Ta grant you safety.
Hail to you, Osiris. Your limbs are lasting.
ここに入りゃいいのか？
No corruption.
Hail to you, Osiris. Your limbs are lasting. You do not know corruption.
大警戒区域。
Find anything? Nothing yet. Hang on.
めっちゃいいんじゃん。
things out here. Close.
No one's jumping us today.
Any trade?
No.
Hey. You hear something?
Hey.
どこ浴びたな。
We must keep up.
I'll deal with God's
狭いところでは戦いづらいだろう。敵の数が多くても入り口を狭くしてしまえば簡単に倒せるとレオニダスも言ってたね。くさ。
I can hardly breathe. The
Fuck.
source of this poison is closer than before.
計算ができるタイプのスパラタ。計算ができるタイプというか、なんというかね。300っていう映画があって、とてもいい映画なので皆さん見てください。やっぱあそこに行くしかねえんだな。何？お供え物？
Forgive my violation of your rest. Grant that
腐
I
って
may
んじゃない
pass
か。
by you.
うわ。
These mummies are sound, not because of the smell.
すげえ雑に置いてあるな。場所とはいえ。
And offering to chase the smell. Someone has been here recently. Someone who does not fear demons.
これ
What
か
in the name of the gods is that foulness? I should trace it to its source.
Wait.
The mummies. They are rotted.
ミイラが
This is
腐
a
るという
crime
こと？
against the dead.
防腐処理されてないってことか？帰ってきちゃった。
Here, the flesh has decayed, but the wrappings are still intact. If the wrappings are sound, the fault lies in the embalming. Fear of demons kept the crime from being discovered. I will pay the mummification temple a visit.
仕事召喚だけど、そういうことになるね。あ、通れない。 防腐処理がずさんすぎて腐ってんだな。出れる？あ、出れたわ。よし。
Oh, fresh air. A better blessing than that priest's.
Move now!
できるだけ川に入ろう。
The guarding of temples was once a sacred duty entrusted to the Magi. Now, it falls to no one.
Peace be on you. May Osiris shield your loved one's journey.
I do not need your services. I'm here to inspect the temple.
You are no priest. In whose name do you dare profane our grounds?
In the High Priest's name. Prove this by messenger if you wish.
Ah, yes. Poor Bashiremta. The curse weighs heavy on us all. I have had 2 embalmers run off since it began. Only untrained laborers are free to take their place. Such course, fellows. I hope to discharge them soon.
I look forward to meeting them.
つまり
The god saves me. Behold the Lord and his flood.
Hail in peace. I wish to...
See, the shoulder is fastened upon his neck.
Do you have a
Your face is that of a hound whose nostril sniffs at the covert to which my feet convey me.
That is a little unfair. I have never seen eye to eye with priests.
I am he.
Is this where bodies are delivered?
Yes. This is the gate to the Ibu, the place of purification. The dead are brought here by their families. Then we wash them with tears wept by the gods at the death of Osiris. Or maybe just water. Hard to say.
The mummies would not be tampered with so early in the process. This man is likely innocent.
Is your curiosity satisfied?
Not yet.
Be quicker. You disturb our work and the dead's rest.
もう一人いた。
What do you...
Yes, I know. You want to learn what I do here. I wash the bodies of the dead. It's a job. Been doing it for 10 years now. There's little to say about it, really.
A man of my own nature. He bears watching, though. I would not want to make an enemy of you.
I have no enemies, and no secrets either. This is just how you get rid of the brain, a useless organ. Next, I will open up the flank and take out the liver, stomach, lungs, and intestines. They are the first parts of the body to rot.
Fascinating.
We never get visitors here. Come see us anytime.
A friendly face can hide guilt. Yet, I do
鼻
not
から棒突
suspect
っ
him.
込んで、あ、この棒かな。この、見えるかな、これでっかい耳かきみたいなやつ。これ、鼻から突っ込んで、脳みそ引きずり出して、ポイして、で、あとの内臓を、この 足元にある可愛い壺に入れて一緒に埋葬するってやつね。こいつ話したの？あとは
Game on June.
Tell me a few more details of your work.
Fine. After being washed in palm wine, its cavity is stuffed with myrrh and cassia bark. If you want to know more, read Herodotus instead of pestering me.
The father of lies. I
そう、
hear
飲
he
み
is
それできないん
overrated.
だよね。で、いらねえとも思われてるから、不要の臓器と思われてるから。あとどれだ？あ、この人か。
Is this salt you are working with?
Not salt. Natron. It dries out the body, and it fries my hands to shit. I have got burns all over. Although, they have been better lately.
Has the natron changed somehow?
The texture has been a little off. Powdery. They must be getting it from a new supplier. If you want to talk Natron, Menobek is the expert.
If natron is used to dry the bodies, there may be something wrong with the natron. I should speak to the worker out back.
庭の労働者とナトラについて会話。ちょっと今左の耳に綿棒が刺さったまま交差してんだけど、配信中に綿棒で耳掃除すんなってな。耳かゆいからね、仕方ないね。君、その頭は何それ？髪の毛が入らないようにってやつかな。
About time you got here. Memphis has been stinking of rot for months.
I suspect a problem with the natron. Where does it come from?
Not far from here. Guarded by good men near the
左の耳から綿棒入ってた今。
crocodiles.
And lizards.
Did you say lizard?
It means something to you.
I've heard it whispered in taverns. Rumors only.
If you have nothing of substance to offer, I will be leaving.
Wait. I can tell you this. Our natron is tainted. It is mixed with sand. Go to the warehouse just north of the great temple. The gods be with you.
So the mummies rotted due to the tainted natron. Let's see what is in this warehouse he mentions.
イメチェン？何の話？片耳から綿棒。何需要だよ。あ、まずい。忘れてた。痛い痛い痛い痛い痛い痛い。よいしょ。ふう。片耳から押し生えてる綿棒にどういうことどういうこと？あ、外した。おおお。あ、痛い痛い痛い痛い痛い痛い。たたたた。 上がってくんのかよ普通に。そこ本場でいる。現場で見かけ ASMR 配信を痛い痛い痛い、需要あるそれ。ASMR タイピングを落とす再起声。いやもうコメント見れねえって。ワニ強い。驚きとってます。こんにちは、お疲れ様です。どうしよう、誰と一緒に話が2点3点5点ぐらいじゃん。ハンドマッサージしてる音って何？咀嚼音。咀嚼音って需要ある？なんか硬いもん、ナッツとか食べてる音とかサクサク音ならまだあれかもしんないけど。変化系スマ大好き、マッサージ音とかも最高。わからん。最強が愛声って聞こえたからもうダメ。それはダメだわ、もう。
Here is the warehouse. I need to be careful.
だから YouTube 君に怒られるようなことはできないよ、ちょっと。ささやき声とかだったら簡単にできるけどな。耳かきはほら、なんか耳の形したマイクじゃないとできないじゃん。マッサージ音はよくわからん。おじゃマンボウ、なんか。
Only the guilty aim to disgrace the innocent.
May the gods be kind.
Salt is cheap. There must be more than gold to your crime.
Gold had nothing to do with it.
は
A
い、
priest
ほ
in
ほ
a
う
blue
かた
sash brought my orders.
かなこさん座って。
He did this to me. He threatened to do the same to my daughter. I brought foulness on this city only to protect her. I swear it. Please.
Help me, and I will end this.
Here. I kept it. Take it.
トリガーワード ASMR になってる。トリガーワードって何？
The seal of Anubis.
横文字はちょっと難しいです。
The letter mentions a bandit cave.
怪しいんだよな、洞
I
窟
will go
の外
clear
で
out
作
this
業して
viper's
いる。
nest once and for all. やばい、近い。よいしょ。さやき待機。みんな家族が人質に取られてるのか。まあそうね、人質が多いね、脅迫は。なんか一人火を見て、あ、二人だった。あ、キュン。
お前か。はいはいはい、よいしょよいしょ。造語や単語を繰り返し言うだけなんですけど、ページのフェチ専用の単語がありましてね。へえ、造語や単語を繰り返し言う。うんとかペゴ見てねえとわかんねえな。変わった。よしよしよし。なんかよくわからんけど終わった。なぜなら話を半分ぐらい聞いていないのである。知らない世界だな、本当にね。いろいろあるんだね。勉強になるわ。みんな詳しいな、そういうの。1。うん。よし。そしたら、これは夜に、あれするんだな。認知シャッフル。また知らない単語出てきたよ。マジで安眠できるのよ、これが。へー。やるか？こういうのをファンボで出せばいいんだな。アルデバラン。アルデバラン。タウラスじゃねえかよ。ゴールドセイントか？はい。私は言ってる。モグさんだけ受けてる。つって。シャッフル睡眠法。関係ない単語。関係ない単語はアルデバラン。マイク送ります？どういうこと？ライフ増加。なんやかんやライフかな。攻撃力も上げたいけど、ライフだな。なんでこんなつもりや。私ゴールドセイントの前に話してるの。アルデバランって聞いたらそうなるよね。わかるよ。さあ、ここに夜に行くんだな。なんかあるじゃん、シンクロ。これやりに行こう。203メーター。グレートホーン。よいしょ、よいしょ。はい。はい、よいしょ。ほい、ほい。ごめん、誰か踏んだ。お疲れ様です。ゴールドセイントの中でも屈指の男気あふれる男、アルデバラン。ちょっと前にネットフリックスで配信されてたフル CG のセイントセイヤの映画があったんだけど、結構賛否両論あったんだけどね、あれ。小山力也さんが声優やってて、すげえかっこよかったんだよね。よいしょ。またいろいろ ASMR やってみるのもありかもですね。やるならそうじゃない？これ下いけそう？はっ！バー。 配信でやるのは大変だからさ、それこそそういうのを撮っていつでも聞けるようにした方が良いのではないですか。 YouTube 組んでやってもらって絶対人気になる。いやしんどいよ。いやまあやるとしたら動画じゃない？配信の方がいいの、ああいうのって。何時間もささやき続けられる自信ないよ。なんか歌ってる。ああ、さっきの人じゃん。
Why do you weep? Your curse is lifted.
You have lost a child, so you should understand that a mother's fear never ends.
Nor does a father's rage.
Fear and rage are fair replies to life's fragility. Please, leave me to my tears.
Neb, if you will follow me, we must give her privacy.
男性でASMRやってくれる人少ないから。
She has found a ritual protection in an ancient scroll.
難しいんだよね。
I'll find them.
配信でやってる人もいる。もちろん録音して編集してる人もいる。配信や。
Wait, Neb. An impatient soul is a troubled one. My lady needs parts from fresh-killed sacred birds.
仕留めたばかりの鳥の部位。置いときに入ったタサのタレスマンも。
There is a shop south of the temple basin where such items may be
お
found.
使いじゃないか。
I will meet you on the road to the pyramids afterwards.
May you prosper.
あ、10時45分。
And then hunt down the birds.
そろそろディスカバリーツアー行くかい？サブクエストはな、裏でもできるからな。男性のささやき声とか朗読とか急募し続ける私。ささやき声はいつでもできるからな。マイクに近づけばいいだけだから。配信が常に ASMR にある？あるか？ないと思うけど。ディスカバリー行くか。オートセーブだっけか。あ、この辺売れるな。これだけ売りに行くか。店。どう近くにある。ごめん、危ない。マリオみたいに踏んじゃうとこだった。あ、どこ？これか。今日の配信終わりに肉じゃが食べたいってささやいていただいて。うん。セーブ。アーカイブで見る人びっくりするよ。タイトル画面に戻る。エンドレス肉じゃが。肉じゃが食べてたくなっちゃうよ、本当に。さてと、今日どこ行こうかね。どこ行こうかねってめっちゃあるじゃん、まだ。上部の部屋、大ピラミッド地下室、ジャンピエルダンス室。上から行くか。高速移動。肉じゃがの話からリリースます。本当にな。よし。大ピラミッドの内部構造、特に上部の部屋についてさらに学びましょう。さあ、開始。
Welcome to the Great Pyramid of Giza, Upper Chambers.
今日はギザのピラミッドについて学びましょう。
At the entrance of the ascending passage are 3 granite flagstones estimated to weigh up to 25 tons each. They were used to protect the Great Pyramid from thieves. Undaunted by the granite blocks, the thieves simply dug into the softer limestone around them, thus creating the robber's entrance.
ちゃんとその辺選んで掘ったんだな。
While in reality the robber's entrance is one single cavity which leads to both passages, in the game, the team created individual accesses to either passage. As such, in the game, one entrance leads to the ascending passage, while another leads to the descending passage.
当時はね、考古学的価値とかなかったからね。肉じゃが、肉じゃが、肉じゃが、肉じゃが、肉じゃが、肉じゃが、肉じゃが。
The ascending passageway of the Great Pyramid provides a direct path into the Grand Gallery and is accessed 30 meters from the entrance along the descending corridor. Both corridors have similar dimensions and are designed with the same 26-degree incline. The ascending corridor has smooth masonry on its walls, and the layout includes many trapezoidal stones. Both the floor and ceiling of the passageway indicate that the passage was enlarged, possibly during or after the
確かに
funeral.
通路まで入ったら崩落の危険性ってほとんどないけど、掘ってる最中に崩れたら大変だもんな。
The Grand Gallery's purpose is still debated among experts. It may have been intended to align with the stars, act as a buffer to protect the king's chamber, or simply to facilitate the transport of the granite blocks used inside the pyramid. Access to the queen's chamber was at the beginning of the Grand Gallery.
こっちか。よいしょ。みんなイヤホンして聞いてんのかな。
Though this room is referred to as the Queen's Chamber, it is believed that there was no queen buried here. Based on their knowledge of earlier pyramids, Egyptologists believe it was more likely intended as the king's serdab, a chamber meant to contain the Ka statue, which would in turn house the king's spirit. 兵士暗所恐怖症なんでこういう場所本当に苦手 Situated exactly within the pyramid's center, on the east-west axis of the pyramid, the chamber has a vaulted ceiling and measures 5.7 by 5.2 meters. ボボボボっと落としたマイクにねアイコス吐く時の息を吹きかけた。 Behind this niche is another smaller hole, possibly dug out by thieves in search of further treasure. In the 19th century, 2 shafts were found running through the north and south walls. They each run in a horizontal line for 2 meters before sloping upward, and both are closed off with limestone blocks fitted with まああまりやるとコンデンサーマイクは湿気に弱いからあれなんだけど良くないんだけど。 or a celestial connection for the pharaoh's spirit is unconfirmed.
本当昔の人は何を考えてこういうのを作ったんやろうな。
A recent scan of the room indicated the presence of an unknown cavity hidden behind the north face of the walls over the descending corridor. Further investigation is still ongoing to ascertain the nature of the anomaly, so as to avoid risking damage to the monument.
いるんだけど分かんなかったな。また後で聞きますね。いや別に見直さなくていいと思う。言うて結局その耳の形のマイクじゃないから聞きづらいとは思う。それを考えると耳の形のマイク優秀だよな。いろいろ遊べるもんな。よいしょ。
Khufu's architects were possibly influenced by earlier rhomboidal pyramids when designing the gallery. It is the longest corbel vault ever built, measuring 47 meters long and 8.6 meters high. The walls were made to taper inward, allowing for better distribution of weight.
多分そういう人は外の作業を回されないんじゃない。
Just over a meter wide at its highest point. Though this construction technique is present in other pyramids, few have the same precision and stability.
重量を分散できるようにとか計算して作られてるもんな。やめるだよ。怖かったら音だけ聞いときゃいいよ。
The gallery seemed to serve a practical function, though what exactly remains uncertain. Still, the wall design was undoubtedly meant to contribute to the stability of the structure, and its floor may have helped workers move the materials. A channel runs along the middle of the room. A movable floor originally rested in this central recess. The raised benches on either side are equipped with slots that may have been used to help position the granite blocking stones.
諦めちゃいけない。何を外なら確かくじ引きとかで決めなかったでしょ。くじ引きはないでしょ。君こっちねとか言われる。
At the end of the grand gallery is the entrance to the antechamber leading to the king's chamber. Directly above, there is another narrower horizontal passage that connects to the top of the king's chamber and allow the workers access to the weight relief rooms.
あれ、登れない。
The far end of the grand gallery leads to a small antechamber with a portcullis, preventing access to the king's chamber. The portcullis was composed of 3 separate granite slabs. They were designed to be lowered into place and seal the chamber after the burial of the king.
すげえ構造だな。
The grooves dug out to hold the slabs in place are still clearly visible to this day. The elaborate locking system was composed of a series of grooves for the ropes and pulleys that dropped the stones into place like the notches on a key. For the purposes of the game, the team elected to remove the portcullis slabs in order to grant the player access to the king's chamber. In reality, workers would have backed out of the room after the funeral, lowering each slab into place one at a time. Each of the 3 stones were smashed by looters centuries later, and evidence of their break-in is still evident.
よいしょと。
The king's chamber is built entirely out of red granite. The king's chamber measures 5.8 meters in height. It has an imposing cover of 5 stacked levels above, with granite beams weighing 25 to 40 tons each. The uppermost level is surmounted by a vault of stones, arranged in chevrons to bear the enormous structural load. As in the Queen's chamber, Two shafts extend out from the room towards the north and south faces of the pyramid. They measure nearly 64 meters until they are blocked by copper-handled granite blocks. Some experts in the culture of the Old Kingdom believe that the shafts were thought to lead the king's soul to the stars, with the incarnation of the pharaoh as the god Ra, represented by the northern well, and the god Horus by the southern well. There is a granite sarcophagus at the west end of the room, but it is the concealed construction inscriptions left by workmen on the roof's stones which verify this as the resting place of Khufu. The sarcophagus was recorded as being empty when it was discovered, and its design indicates that there was once a lid in place. It's possible that this sarcophagus is only a cenotaph in memory of the pharaoh, but was never actually meant to receive the body. Khufu's mummy was never found. It is hoped that as of yet undiscovered hidden rooms and shafts of the pyramid may provide an answer as to its location.
Jean-Pierre 断説。行きたい場所があるんだけど、あるかなあれが。ツアーが。ないな。忍ぶためだけにこんなにすごいなくちゃう。本当にね。まだ他にも部屋があるんだろうな。帰りからミイラ作ってみたいに乗られたくないからやらなきゃ。ミイラ作り憧れ。まあでもちょっとわかる。気になるよね。ハトホル神殿に行きたかったんだけど、そこのツアーはねえのかな。いいや、ちょっと見に行こう。やってみたいけど怖い。どれがハトホル神殿だ。よいしょっと。こっちかこっちか。これじゃなさそうだな。違う、わからん。ミイラ作ってた場所。よいしょ。
Whoa, whoa.
あ、ここかな？ここだったな。残ってねえのかな、壁が。うら。水没してるとかか？今でも見れるから、この時代にないってことはないと思うんだけど。暗いんだよな。よいしょ。それっぽいのがねえな。パトホル神殿にはデンデラの電球っていうとてもロマンあふれる彫刻があるんだけど、それを見たいなと思ったんだけど、どこにあるかわかんねえ。わかんないから、か。ひひひん。わかんねえな。そう、電球。いわゆる日常生活でうちらが使ってるような白熱電球によく似た形のレリーフがあって、これは何だという物議を醸し出した代物なんだけど、まあ、実際はね、もちろん電球じゃないんだけど、ピラミッドでも LED ライトが見えちゃったら嬉しい、ね。これはもう博物館だね。うん、ちょっとわからんから、いっか。じゃあせっかくミイラの話題が出てたから、ミイラ作りの話見に行こう。古代エジプトのミイラ。制作工程について学びましょう。
Welcome to Mummies of Ancient Egypt. The mummification process used by
エジプト
ancient
人なら電気
Egyptians
作る、
was
いや、
highly
それなんよ
ceremonial
ね。
in
だから
nature.
すごい当時、
The different types of mummification took into account
ロ
the
マンが
social
溢れる
level
話題
and
となった。
richness of the deceased, and even included animals. The most expensive was that reserved for the pharaoh and the royal family, as well as some of the wealthiest members of the court. The first step was cleaning. Once bodies arrived at the mummification site, they were placed on inclined tables while the bodily fluids drained away. They were then cleansed by priests until they were deemed ready for the purification process.
清めの水を運ぶための出裸。
The purification of the body began with a libation from sacred water. The priest then fumigated the body with terebinth resin. After the ritual cleansing, priests used oils, spices, and all kinds of essences to further purify the body of the deceased. Finally, all body hair was meticulously removed.
え？バグってワニがあんなとこにいる。
Once the body was properly purified, embalmers removed the organs, following very specific procedures. First, the brain was extracted by inserting a spoon through the nostril to break the ethmoid bone. Then, using a spatula, the pieces of the brain were removed as thoroughly as possible. What matter remained was extracted after a process of liquefaction, achieved through the use of a caustic liquid. The cranial box, once emptied, was rinsed and disinfected with palm wine, and then stuffed with strips of linen cloth and liquefied resin.
この耳かきみたいなやつね。ミラーみんなツルツルそうだよ。ワニもディスカバリーズ宇宙。ここでミラー作ってんのかつってあいつ。
After taking care of the brain, embalmers made an incision on the left flank and carefully set aside the viscera. The inside of the body was also rinsed with palm wine. Then the embalmers filled the belly with pure myrrh, cinnamon, and other perfumes, and sewed it shut. The removed viscera were washed in palm wine and packed in crushed herbs before being placed in canopic jars.
あ、アヌビスの装飾が彫ってある。へえ。
Canopic jars were placed close to the sarcophagus or kept in a chest nearby. At first, the viscera were wrapped in tissue and placed in the vases. As the ritual requirements became more elaborate, ointments, spices, and even water and natron were added to the process.
取った時そこにいるワニに食べさせてあげたらいい生ゴミ処理や保存しなきゃならないのに。
Towards the
い
middle
や
of the
話入って
evening,
こねえだろこれ。
canopic jars assumed the appearance of the four sons of Horus. They were known as the protectors of the viscera. These protectors had their own guardians, each a goddess of the dead. Imseti, the human-headed god, protected the liver and was protected by the goddess Iset. Happy, the baboon-headed god, protected the lungs and was protected by the goddess Nephthys. Dumut-F, the jackal-headed god, protected the stomach and was protected by the goddess Neith. And finally, Kebesenuef, the falcon-headed god, protected the intestines and was protected by the goddess Selket.
お前どうしたんだよ。どうしてこんなとこいるんだよ。口から口出ちゃって。
Natron is a naturally occurring mineral found in evaporite. These sedimentary rocks are made up of mineral salts and were generally mined from lake beds in Egypt.
へえ。壁知りなの壁ワニ。まだいるよ、ここに。
Embalmers used natron as a desiccant to dry the flesh and stop the corpse's putrefaction process. Once the body was cleansed and eviscerated, the deceased was covered in natron for about 40 days. Once desiccated, the body was prepared to be wrapped in strips of linen.
ああ。こうやって見ると皮膚残ってんのかな、これ。皮膚残ってんな。塩を踏んで取るのはね、そういうことになるね。
Once the body was fully desiccated by the natron treatment, embalmers oiled, painted, and sometimes even added hair extensions or a wig. They often used a henna-based antiseptic preparation to give the body a more colorful and lively appearance while preparing it to resist molds and fungi.
お仕事だな、ミイラ作り。
Next came the phase which gave mummies their most well-known appearance, the wrapping. Originally, each part of the body was wrapped separately. Men had their arms crossed on their chests, while women had the right arm folded over their breasts and the left arm stretched along the body. However, techniques evolved over time. Eventually, the body as a whole was wrapped with limbs alongside the body, and increasingly sophisticated and different techniques of weaving flax bands were developed.
気をつけのポーズで包まれるんだな。
In addition to the jewelry and amulets arranged on the skin of the deceased, amulets were also carefully inserted into the weaving of the linen strips. Each amulet was linked to a myth, or to an ideological belief related to rebirth.
30で違うの知らなかったね。
Masks were an important part of a mummy's finery. Early wooden funeral coverings were very expensive, however, and soon replaced by masks created through a technique known as cartonnage. Masks fashioned with this method were created by laying several layers of linen or papyrus pulp on a base made of mud or straw. Cartonnage was used for more than funerary masks. Ornaments and the animal coffins of the late period were also made in such a fashion. Cartonnage evolved to cover the entire body of the mummy during the 22nd dynasty. The mummies were placed on a board inside a rigid envelope of cartonnage, which was laced at the back with a string. Extremely cost-effective and visually pleasing, this technique was very popular through all layers of the society.
ミイラ作りにもいろいろプランがあるんだな。
Cartonnage envelopes were usually covered with inscriptions and polychrome decorations, specifying the names and titles of the deceased, scenes depicting daily life, or decorations specific to the funerary world. This was a true gift for Egyptologists eager to study the funerary rites of the ancient
力を振り出して利
Egyptians.
率性が高かったのはね、その方がコストも抑えられるんだろうな。流行もあったんだろうね、当時もそういうのも。
Once the mummy was properly wrapped and adorned, the embalmers proceeded with the ceremony of the opening of the mouth. A vital step of the funerary process, this ceremony was meant to bring back to life the deceased themselves, or an object representing the deceased. There were no less than 75 different stages for the opening of the
75以上の
mouth.
段階。
It required the application of the same oils, ointments, spices, and perfumes used during the mummification process. Makeup was sometimes part of the process as well. The last stage of this long ritual was the act of touching the mouth with the adze to symbolically allow the breath of life to infuse an inert body. Its performance was reserved for a very specific set of people. Priests who wore the mask of the god Anubis, a close relative of the family, or by the heir to the throne.
あった。これしないとちゃんと復活できないってことかな。そういうことだろうね。よいしょ。そしたらピラミッドに戻るか。ハトフル神殿見れなかったし。面白かったね。マジで勉強になるこれ。よし。
Welcome to the Great Pyramid, Subterranean Chamber. From the original entrance of the Great Pyramid, there is a passage leading to the subterranean chamber. Its walls were carved out of the existing rock of the plateau and then covered in a fine, unmarked limestone. The descending passage has a steep 26-degree downward slope. Narrow and with a low ceiling, this pathway is long and challenging. While the original passage was 145 meters long, the team reduced its length and made it both wider and higher. The main focus of the work in reproducing the location was centered upon preserving the unique claustrophobic environment of the Great Pyramid, while still allowing for a smooth game navigation.
よく考えられてんな。
The well shaft was a 58-meter vertical passage that connected the descending corridor to the grand gallery above. An adjacent grotto may have originally been a small natural well in the bedrock that was enlarged during the tunneling. Whether the grotto was intended for another purpose is uncertain. There is much speculation over the purpose of the well shaft. One theory is that the channel was cut or enlarged to supply air to workers in the descending passage. Another is that it was meant to provide an exit route once the work was done in the heart of the pyramid. Without the well shaft, workers would have been trapped inside forever when the grand gallery was sealed. The opening at the bottom of the well shaft was most likely sealed by exiting workers to camouflage the passageway.
ルクさんこんばんは。いらっしゃい。今ね、アサシンクリードオリジンズのディスカバリーツアーでピラミッドの中見学してる。忠実に再現するとプレイに支障が出ちゃうくらい通りにくい。そういうことになるね。まあ、確かに、ずっとなんかじわじわ登らないといけないとかだったらすげえイライラするもんな。
There is a subterranean chamber at the end of the descending corridor, 30 meters below the Giza Plateau's surface. Dug directly into the bedrock, the space is wide with a ceiling 3 meters in height. Its floors and walls are rough and uneven, indicating that it was never completed. At the south end of the room, there is another narrow corridor, similar to the others, though it abruptly ends after roughly 20 meters.
今日ローソンのヘブー版コラボのグッズを諭吉2枚で全種類いただいていた。強。ちなみに会話すればそら
The chamber also contains an 11-meter pit near the east side. It's unclear what this may have been used for. In the game, this well leads to a fictive underground complex containing key game-related mysteries.
ローソンでコラボやってんだ。ローソン近所にねえからな。行かねえ
The
んだよな。
subterranean chamber's original purpose remains a mystery. One popular theory is that it was originally meant to be Khufu's burial chamber, but the pharaoh changed his mind, preferring to be buried higher up in the pyramid, which would explain the chamber's unfinished state.
なんかそういう限定品って欲しくなるよな。あ、終わった。これ下降りれる？よいしょ。降りれた。くら。ヘブ版に人生捧げてる。スケールがでかかった。あ、瞑想始めちゃった。違うの。マップが見たかったな。ジャンピエールダンス行くか。ネズミはいっぱいいる。ミイラ化のプロセスはおよそ40日から70日のそれをそして乾燥させるために最大 272kg のナトロンが必要。えぐ。よいしょ。眩しい。
Welcome to Jean-Pierre Houdin's theories. The team wanted to provide players with a sense of exploration and discovery, particularly within the Great Pyramid. As such, a decision was made that the internal design of the monument in the game would reflect Jean-Pierre Houdin's theories. While the antechambers of the King's Tomb have yet to be discovered, Houdin posits that this is merely due to a unique design, placing the pharaoh's tomb at the center of the pyramid. The entire tour you are about to take was designed along Houdin's hypotheses.
あそこではとしかやったことない。ああ、なるほど。オリジンズとかも楽しいよ。ロマンが溢れている。ああ。
While respecting Houdin's hypothesis as to the general layout of the antechambers, the team wanted the contents to enhance the game experience. In regular royal tombs, the antechambers were filled with all the material goods needed by the pharaoh in the afterlife. To support the feelings of discovery and awe, the art team created a unique and fantastical treasure in this second antechamber.
このローソンの装飾品が置いてあるんだ。相続狙うの。でも実際どうなんだろうね。こんなに風にグリンゴッツ銀行みたいに置いてあったのかな。その主人公の、あ、なるほどなるほど。声は重要な要素だよね。ああ、こんなところで。
Houdin theorized that the ascending corridor and the Great Gallery were used by the workers to haul hoist the heavy beams above the king's chamber. He called it the service circuit. The corridor you are in now was created by the team following Houdin's theory and is referred to as the noble circuit. It is through this corridor that the wooden sarcophagus containing the pharaoh's mummy would have been transported to its final resting chamber.
立証されてしまった。日本語の声優が関智和さんやった。へえ、なるほど。 確かにそれはテンション上がるね。よいしょ。
With this structure in mind, one can easily assume that the pyramid's entrance would have been connected to the two antechambers. Modern research has revealed that a cavity might be located behind the north face chevrons of the pyramid. As such, the team chose to create this area for the player to explore. Here is where Houdet believes that the priests and nobles would have exited the pyramid after the burial ceremony.
強い。よいしょ。あ？見えん。よいしょ。よいしょ。
Many theories regarding the construction of the Great Pyramid
どうしてもきつかったら
rely on
敵
the
から奪える
usage
や
of
つ精神
external ramps.
強いな。
However, Houdet believes an external ramp would
ま
have
あ
been
バレ
too
ずに殺
steep
しちゃえば
for the
こ
upper
う殺しちま
portion
え
of
ばい
the
いからね。
pyramid. This is why he posits that there were two ramps. An external ramp for about half of the height of the pyramid, which then became an internal ramp for the second half.
へえ。手殺するアサシンで声が関智和、つまりガンダムファイター。ガンダムファイター。
Houdet's theory states that this internal ramp followed the sides of the pyramid in an ascending spiral pattern. A notch discovered in the edge of the Great Pyramid, known as Bob's Room, seems to support this theory. Located at the corners of each edge of the pyramid, these large rooms would have allowed workers to turn the stone by 90 degrees, allowing them to continue the ascent. The team chose to create rooms such as this one,
戦
bringing
場になって
Houdet's
たらもうどっちがどっちか
hypothesis
分かんな
to
くなりそう
life.
だな。さっ。
This long corridor was the first section of the ascending internal ramp. Through it, the blocks used to build the Great Pyramid would have been carefully moved upward
戦闘が
and
見せ
then
るより
turned
敵
at
に重
each
装備を持
edge
て
of
る
the
よりとかハラ
pyramid
バードの方が
in
強かっ
order
た
to
し。
continue their
奪っち
ascent.
まえばね。
Though the team
簡単な
only
話だけどね。
created the main ramp for the game,
アサシンする
Houdet
関智和
posits
なら
that
倍速
this
クロス
ramp had
い
two
ろいろ出て
levels,
くるな。
allowing workers to return safely to the bottom thanks to an additional corbelled upper section.
コメント欄が盛り上がっている。朝栗にガンダム出てきたら大変だよ。よいしょ。眩しい。
According to Houdet, the start of the inner ramp was located at the base of the southeastern face of the pyramid. This location would have been the junction point of the external and internal ramps. Below us, workers would have built the lower part of the pyramid with the external ramp before eventually switching to the internal ramp for the middle and upper sections of the pyramid. At that time in the process, they could have reused the material of the external ramp to fill the center of the pyramid, hauling the stones in through the internal ramp.
これでかければ試合横取りできるの面白かった。へえ。試合。アクション出そう。出なかった。よいしょ。 この2つ見たらギザ終わりそうだな。よいしょ。両アサシンナイフに拳銃仕込んで、0キロでやればガンダムみたいに吹っ飛ばすと。なるほど。出なかった。出なかったわ。カフラーの存在施設。
Since the very beginning of the Fourth Dynasty, mortuary temples were built adjacent to pyramids on the eastern side. Such a location, facing the rising sun, as well as the world of the living as a whole, held an important symbolic meaning, for it was within the mortuary temple that kings were revived through daily rituals. In its standard form, a mortuary temple was divided into two parts. A front area which consisted of a vestibule and a courtyard, and an area in the back, where all sacred elements were located. The back of the temple incorporated several essential features, including an inner sanctuary with a false door, which allowed the soul of the pharaoh to travel between the world of the dead and the world of the living.
フォーリーツアーでカメラ入るからみんな出ていったの笑ったら、ラ予測変換が暴走したな。
The largest of all such structures, Khafre's mortuary temple was entirely built with megalithic blocks of limestone from a nearby quarry and encased with granite. Parts of Khafre's mortuary temple, particularly the courtyard walls, are thought to have been decorated with splendid reliefs. However, not a single image of the king has been discovered inside the mortuary temple.
裏のが死者の国だったのかね。そういう仕切りがあったんだな。わあ、誰？
Khufu's direct successor, Jedefre, followed the custom which required each king to establish a new site for their funerary accommodation, and chose Abu Rawash as his last resting place. When the time came to build his own funerary complex, Khafre, also one of Khufu's sons and the successor to Jedefre, broke with tradition and returned to Giza. Not only did Khafre thumb his nose at tradition, but he did so in a way which he hoped would allow him to overshadow his father's most important monument.
あら。自己顕示欲が強かったんだね。よいしょ、よいしょ、よいしょ。お。
Though Khafre's pyramid is smaller than Khufu's, it was cunningly built on a more elevated bedrock layer than the Great Pyramid, making it appear higher than any other pyramid at Giza. Today, Khafre's pyramid is the only one among the three at Giza that still has the upper part of its limestone casing.
日本の宝石で花崗岩使うのってもしかしてそこが必要なのかな。おお。それがそうだとしたら面白いね。
Sacred area, the Giza necropolis was strictly defined, both geographically and physically. An 8-meter-thick Tura limestone wall completely surrounded the Great Pyramid. The only way inside would have been through the mortuary temple. From the reign of Sneferu and onwards, the subsidiary pyramid became a common feature within the pyramidal complex. The function of the subsidiary pyramid, however, smaller in size and in height than the royal tomb, remains unclear, though some believe that it was meant to house the ka of the pharaoh. In mainstream media, the Ka is often defined as the soul of the deceased. The truth is a bit more complicated. Within the ancient Egyptian funerary belief system, the Ka was a component of a living person, which separated itself from the body at the time of death. It represented the deceased's vital essence. In order for the deceased to ascend to a new life, whether in this world or the next, the Ka had to be embodied in a statue, and its existence maintained through offerings and rituals. Within Khafre's subsidiary pyramid, a wooden box containing pieces of cedar was discovered by archaeologists. When reassembled, it turned out to be a shrine mounted on a sled. Just as with the solar barges found around Khufu's pyramid, it seems Khafre's shrine and sled were ritually disposed of after his funeral.
じゃあ次はメンカウラ行こう。日本での埋葬の歴史自体は1500年から2300年前の縄文時代からあった。その頃から埋めてたんか。よいしょ。
Welcome to Menkara's funerary complex.
メンカウラは一番ちっちゃいピラミッドやね、ギザの。
The dimensions of Menkara's pyramid are much less grandiose. However, unlike its predecessors, Menkara's pyramid shows a great deal of complexity in its internal and external finish. The outside was partially covered in red granite, while the internal walls were richly decorated. This latter innovation would not catch on until the end of the 5th dynasty, when pyramid texts began to adorn the walls.
新しい手法を使ったんだね、メンカウラは。
Menkara's pyramid contains 2 sloping passages, both located in the northern side of the structure. The upper one was abandoned during the construction phase, whereas the lower one, slightly above the base of the monument, constitutes the real entrance. The lower passage leads to a first room, which, for the first time since the reign of GOCRE, is decorated with engraved false doors. While Menkara's pyramid complex was unfinished at the time of his death, it was hastily and somewhat shabbily completed by his successor, Shepsakov. Even so, this funerary structure marks a watershed in the history of this kind of monument. From then onwards, the pyramid shrank, whereas the mortuary temple expanded both in its quantitative and qualitative aspects. Of particular note, it is within Menkara's mortuary temple that one can find the heaviest block of limestone ever used for a pyramid complex, weighing in at over 200 tons. Menkara's causeway was completed in mud brick by the king's successor, whereas the lower part was nothing more than a simple ramp. As for the Valley Temple, it was built in 2 phases. The foundations were first laid out in limestone during Menkara's reign, but the temple itself was completed in mud brick afterwards. As such, the Valley Temple was soon damaged and ended up being completely rebuilt during the 6th dynasty.
よいしょ。店舗公園風のようにピラミッドの権力が集中する日本で今の江戸時代の中期頃。
Three small structures, referred to as Menkara's Queen's Pyramids, were erected along the southern side of the main pyramid. One of them was a smooth-faced pyramid, while the other two were more basic step pyramids. It is difficult to assess whether the latter were designed as such or were left unfinished with no casing to smooth out their surfaces. The easternmost pyramid was built with the traditional rooms and corridors found within a satellite pyramid meant to house the king's Ka. However, a granite sarcophagus was found within, leading to the conclusion that it was used as an actual tomb rather than as a symbolic cenotaph. Drawing on these observations, some assume that this pyramid was first built as a satellite pyramid for the king's Ka, before seeing its purpose change to that of a queen's tomb. Which queen, however, remains a mystery.
Oh. 残念。よし。これでギザは見終わった形になるかな。一応ナイル川があるかまだ。まあ言うてまだいっぱいあるんだけどね。下の方ねえや。この辺はいっぱいある。見応えたっぷりだよ。本編と合わせてね。よし。というわけで、キリがいいから、今日の配信はここまでにしとこうか。ねえ、あやき、クールビューティーだよね。よし。はい、お疲れ様ありがとう。それでは、終わるか。ちなみに日本で墓石に過去が選ばれるようになったのは阪神・淡路大震災の頃から。へえ。理由はそれまで使われてた石材ルツとかでもなるほどな。あれでだいぶぐちゃぐちゃになったもんな。うん。はい、お疲れ様ありがとう。それではね。明日、明後日と一応コラボが続く予定で、金曜日以降のスケジュール、金曜日だね。金曜日以降のスケジュールまだちょっと未定なんだけど、まあできたらなんかやりたいなと思っておるよ。ポケモンとかね、やらんとなって感じだし。はい、そんな感じです。ゲーム閉じちゃう。イラストのところもう一回見直そう。勉強にもなるからね。ぜひアーカイブで追っておくれ。はい。はい。以上。おつふふ。ね、途中でね、なんか肉じゃがのくだりとかあって、ややお腹が空いたけども。まあ。また明日の配信を楽しみにしててください。明日はピンブラのオーバークックの予定です。はい。それではお疲れ様でした。 赤道動画をお届けいたしました。順番間違えた。高評価、チャンネル登録、Twitter フォローお願いします。また次回の配信でお会いいたしましょう。これ切って。お疲れ様。おつふど、おやすみ。バイバイ。はーい。おやすみ。